Hello everybody, Joe Masterly here for the last time this Sunday, ready to close the show in a big way with Oligo.
Hey Slay, hey everyone, it's me, Jay Ladner, the Chief Brand Ambassador of Oligo Professional, and welcome to the first ever D. Pasquale Salon Systems virtual show. Are you kidding me? We are live right now to celebrate the innovation of Oligo Professional. But talk about innovation that's happening here at D. Pasquale. I want to give a big thank you to the entire team for including Oligo Professional, myself, and all of my beautiful models. And with innovation, what you're going to be learning today is all about our Chlora-Verse. And what you're going to be learning today is all about our Chlora-Verse, all of our amazing products here at Oligo Professional, how to make you more efficient behind the chair and maximize your freedom as well. As you can see, my beautiful model Gab here is an example of what we're going to be creating today. Can you imagine a world where you live in that this only took 30 foils? Utilizing our Blacklight Lightning System, our Chlora Gloss, Chlora Tint, Chlora Permanent, and all of these promotions that I will be celebrating today will be available. So all my favorite products that I'm utilizing today will be promotions that you can click, check out, and be shipped right to your beautiful salons or home, whichever place you want to be. So let's talk a little bit about Gab and the flow about what we're going to be doing today. Imagine your favorite cooking show. That's what I'm going to be delivering today. So we're going to show you the install utilizing our Blacklight Lightning System with Blacklight Smart. Then after that model is done, we're going to show you the glossing and the tonal expression opportunities through Chlora Tint, our new 10-minute color with our Chlora Gloss. This was done in 30 foils utilizing our Blacklight Lightning System Extra Blonde and 10 volume with a little love of our Blacklight Smart Bond Building Repair System. And for our tone, as you can see here, we utilize 6N of Chlora Gloss plus 6GI, our gold iridescent, right in that zone 1. Zone 2 is my favorite brunette tonality of our HEV, our gold violet, plus 8GK. All three models that you're going to be witnessing today is going to be 3 different tonal series. So for Gab, you're seeing our Dimensional Luxe Expensive Brunette. We're going to be showcasing a beautiful blonde and a radiant copper. So come along with us as we get started on installing with the most innovative lightener here at Oligo Professional. Kicking off our first showcase will be all about our Blacklight and Gloss promotion. So I'm going to be showcasing a 30 foil install on my beautiful model, Meredith. So everyone, welcome Meredith. Let us know. Yeah, give us some claps. Let's do it. This is Meredith, and what I love about Meredith's hair is that this is very salon reality, meaning we do have some, I like to say glitter, but white hair does exist within Meredith's hair. And listen, we have Chlora Tint, and we are going to be celebrating that later on in our session together. But we have previously lightened hair, and the whole mission is to transform and change Meredith's identity. We are gonna make her a radiant copper, utilizing our Blacklight Lightener, Extra Blonde with 10 volume, and 1 dedicated pump for every 30 mLs of lightener of our Blacklight Smart. And that is going to keep her integrity of her hair strong. All 4 bonds plus conditioning her hydrogen bonds and the lipids within her hair strands. Touchable hair, here we go. So I want to break down just our sectioning because this is all about efficiency. How can we deliver the results in less time with more impactful installation? So what I like to do is start sectioning from the top. So I like to start from the high point of the brow deep past the apex of the hair. So we go about 2 to 3 inches past the apex, and we continue that oval shape all the way around. So this is gonna be our over the top section. From there, I like to take Meredith right from center back, and we're gonna do a deep diagonal forward section behind that mastoid process. What this does is now has a more global mindset and vision of a linear placement utilizing larger foils to support the round of the head. So this is going to be created also on the opposite side. So it's brick-laid here. We're gonna have overlap, and when we install 10 foils on the side section, you're gonna see that working to the rounds of the head, making better decisions in your foil placement, and the love of our Blacklight Extra Blonde and the way it lifts 9 levels for her hair is going to be exceptional for you. And then for the back section, this is all we have left. Normally, we would section apex to mastoid and start in the back. So today, I want to welcome you. I want to invite you to a new point of view of how you install your foils for a more efficient mindset. And innovation here at Oligo Professional stands within efficiency, the world of efficiency. Let's maximize our profit together. Are y'all ready? Let's do it. So I'm going to start on my side section. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to inspire all of you to make the choices. What choices do we have within the install? Now, I do want to change Meredith's identity. So I am going to take my first section from the high point of the top section, do a deep diagonal back section. When we're working in our diagonals, we're able to ensure that we're getting coverage from scalp to ends. This is going to allow me to make sure that whatever decisions I have within the foil, whether it's a slice for sheets of color, bold weaves for ribbons of impact, or a baby light to really lighten up the background, I want to encourage you to come along with me as I make these decisions and why it's so important. So for the first section, we're choosing that deep diagonal back. I'm gonna choose a slice. A slice is gonna be a sheet of color. Now, with Meredith, she already has this beautiful grown out natural hair that you see here, and then color, right? So when she pulls this back, it's already gonna be a dimensional result. So taking my foil and my Oligo Extra Blonde and 10 volume, and you can't forget that dedicated pump. It's already pre-measured within our Blacklight Smart Bond Builder system. So when you're thinking about the product usage, we got you covered on that, okay? You don't have to overuse the product. It's one dedicated pump for every 30 mLs of color. This is going to give me even 9 levels of lift. Now, with the promotion that we have going on today is with our Blacklight and gloss. It's a 41% savings. Do you hear me? 41%, and you can buy it right here. So come along. Let's change our mindsets within our Blacklight lightning system. I'm gonna continue this sectioning all along, and I'm gonna connect the dot off the tie point of the foil. So from there, I'm gonna do a deep diagonal back, leaving about 2 inches within. Now, this is what is so magical about this placement and being more linear in our approach, is that 2 foils in, that magic moment, that lightness that falls forward right here, that magic moment we all look for, all of our guests look for, it's being handled 2 foils in. So, hey, I don't know about you, but we're on our way to a more efficient lifestyle. When I think about our Blacklight lightning system and innovation that we have at Oligo Professional, is we have stepped in the arena to support your true artistry, meaning all of our Blacklight lighteners can be intermixed to customize the perfect canvas that is right in front of you. For instance, if I had maybe a level 6 natural hair, I would choose 1 part extra blonde, our 9 levels, and 1 part cool toned, which is our 8 levels, blue dye and blue pigment lightener that's going to allow to tone as you lift. You can intermix all of our lightening system together to make the perfect lightening combo for any canvas that you have in front of you. And I don't know about you, to me, that is extremely important. So hit up this promotion with our black light and our gloss, that 41% savings. Listen, we got you, and I'm rooting for you. Come over here to the House of Efficiency, and we're going to make you more profit and freedom behind the chair. Kicking off, I'm still going to continue the same pattern along the way. So now that I'm in the interior, my first two decisions were slices. I now want to go for major impact, and I'm going to choose a bold weave. What this bold weave does, it's going to give me ribbons within her foil placement, allowing to have the boldness, the pop, and the more coverage of that color saturation that I will be creating in her glossing opportunity. With our gloss, our Chlora Gloss, what I love about this is that it's a water-based formula. First ever to the market in innovation. No longer are we leading the way with an alcohol-based formula. It is a water-based formula with an alkaline buffer, allowing to tone in 3 to 10 minutes. You will be seeing Meredith after with her copper gold and golden copper tone that we will be creating with our Chlora Gloss. And if you are new to Chlora Gloss, this is going to be the perfect opportunity for you to utilize the promotion that you see on the screen to get your hands on the new innovation within Oligo Professional. Now I'm going to section this out, and we have 2 more foils. So right now we're only going to install 5 foils on the side, so 10 altogether in this install. So taking 2 inches, connecting that dot. When we connect the dot, we are able to have seamless color for any head shape. So now I want to take a closer look in this section. When we think about how we initially roadmapped, I want you to see where this hair is falling. Normally we would overpack and overstack foils to create a dimensional blonde, and no longer do we have to do that because our point of view is different with the tools we're using. So when you think about this full section, if I take a slice, this hair falls all the way in the back. So the side section and the over the top section can be your total package partial. You don't even have to handle the back if you don't see fit. So what we're gonna do now is I'm gonna choose a slice. I wanna have a sheet of color within the interior. So I'm kind of being very playful in my decisions, whether it's a bold weave or a slice. But you don't see me doing baby lights, because we know that baby lights, our only purpose is to lighten up the background, and you need a lot more of those. So with our Black Light Extra Blonde and our Black Light system, I can take a bolder decision because the lightener doesn't swell. It stays wet longer, allowing that lightener to lift, do its magic, right? That 9 levels of lift, I know for sure it's gonna get me there safely, especially with our Black Light bonding system, our Smart Bond Builder. So we're getting that foil in, we're trusting our credibility, and we're sealing this in. Now that I'm at the round of the head of Meredith, what I'm going to choose here is I'm gonna do a traditional weave. Why I'm choosing a traditional weave in this section is because I want to have the most blend. So when we weave, we know it's gonna lighten up the background and it's gonna be the most blended result within our install, and especially at the rounds of the head, that is the most crucial for our decisions within the foil. So I'm gonna downstroke, and then I like to just take my Oligo brush just like so, and we're gonna backstroke that for major blur and blend, setting ourselves up for success in that toning opportunity, being very impactful and spot on with our application, trusting our credibility. How are y'all feeling out there? Are you excited for all of the models? How amazing. Again, I have to give a big shout out to Pasquale for inviting myself and Oligo Professional to be a part of the first ever virtual tour class, like virtual show. Let's go. So now we're gonna twirl Meredith right here, and then we're going to create the same decisions within our install. So from here, I'm gonna choose a 1-inch section, diagonal back. So I'm right on top, right before the high point of the ear. I'm right before that. That's gonna allow me to really ensure a beautiful face frame. And when you look at Meredith's eyes, everyone, if you can zoom in here, this copper tone is gonna brighten up her eyes, her face. It's gonna be so youthful. It's gonna be so gorgeous. And she's gonna be very sassy. So everyone out there, if you see Meredith out, just know she's not playing with you, okay? I'm gonna choose that slice, just like so. Taking my foil, and again, remembering that this is the moment where we trust our credibility within our install. We're not gonna negotiate with ourselves any longer within the decisions that we are doing. Because listen, we've been foiling since hair school. We have the credibility. We're gonna trust, and we're gonna get in and get out, because we're all about building more profit within our business. Yes, we are. So connecting the dot, again, remembering what we did on the opposite side. I'm gonna work in real time, just really quick and efficient, showing you what this placement and what the product is gonna do for you behind the chair. We are going to build that profit. We're going to build that freedom, allowing ourselves to deliver exceptional results for our investors walking in our salons every single day. What I also want to talk about with our Blacklight Lightning system is the innovation within our developers, our smart developers. What I love about our developers is that it creates negative ions within the lifting process. So whenever you think about what those little Pac-Man of energy for our lightener, if you look at it in a microscope, it's going to be high energy, right? They're in there, they're going to work. And what I love about creating negative ions within that lift is that it's almost like the heartbeat of opening up and swelling the cuticle. So they're always checking in on the relationship between the hair shaft and making sure that those little Pac-Mans in there are giving all the love and nutrients. And especially with our Blacklight Smart, that is going to ensure all 4 bonds, the lipids, the hydrogen bonds. It's really going to ensure amazing lift, but that's not all. We are the first ever bond building system to really lean in to scalp care. So scalp care is the #1 focus. When we talk about our Chlora 10, our Chlora Permanent, and our Chlora Gloss, scalp care is leading the way here at Oligo Professional. And as we know, scalp care is the first step to healthy hair strands. So allowing to give all of our raving fans that benefit to ensure that their hair, when they're away from the salon, right? Because think about it, we only have our guest hair for a couple hours in that session. They live with their hair for months at a time. So we want to ensure that we are allowing them to have retail and take-home products that will benefit their hair while they're away, ensuring we can deliver exceptional results every single time. So that choice was a bold weave. And if you remember, in our 4th foil, we did that connected dots, that slight diagonal back section, and we chose a slice for sheet of color. And in this angle, I really want to focus this is where it's going to lay. So we have saturation around the front, and this is going to fall vertical. So in this section, she'll have ribbons of dimension. Here, she'll have a sheet of color. So in one foil, we're having 2 different points of view in our install. So just taking those little moments to say, hey, how can I make my life a little bit more efficient? Like, what can I do to honor my guest time? And that's what I love about Oligo Professional, is that they've innovated products that allow me to have the mindset to honor my guests' time. And more than ever, should we honor our guests' time? They become more loyal. They don't want to spend hours and hours and hours, because everyone, remember, we were all locked in for a very long time. So we don't want to be stuck into a salon that long. And you can also charge a premium when you honor time. Think about time, and we're talking about time because we have a new innovation of Flora 10, our 10-minute color. And think about the fast pass at like Disney, right? I'm gonna pay extra because I wanna go on the ride quicker, right? So I'm gonna charge extra for my guests, honoring their time, and they have no problem with that. So that's another point of view that I want you to give yourself permission to do. Because I think running our businesses looks a lot different now. We have a lot more knowledge, coaches like my bestie Nina Tullio here at Oligo Professional. We're really leaning in on how can we maximize our profit behind the chair and not being afraid or shameful in running our business accordingly. Now, don't forget about that promotion. If you're new to Oligo Professional, that Blacklight and Colora Gloss promotion is up. It's ready. You're having 41%. And guys, listen, I forgot to mention this, but the promotions ends on the 14th. Okay, so April 14th, all the promotions end. So make sure, don't hesitate, don't wait, because listen, if you're ready, if you're really ready to lean all the way in to your business and elevate, Oligo Professional is where it's at, and it's available right now. Let's go. Let me know how you're feeling. If you're watching this on your TV and you want to do a little, there you go, right? You can show that to your story. Say we're hanging out. Make everyone who's not here have a little FOMO. That's fine. We like to do that in the House of Ladner. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, so Sidekick is finished on both sides. Now we're going to move up to the top, and we're going to give you a fun new point of view of a little bird's eye view of the top section. So come with me, let's do this. Now we're at the over the top section, and what I love about this is that we're going to continue the relationship of connecting the dots. So for Meredith, I want to ensure a bold, vibrant money piece, okay? We're going to take that copper center stage. We're going to be popping that beautiful dimension right in the front. So I'm going to choose a very bold section right now. I'm going to take a larger foil, and I'm going to take from each corner, and I'm going to seal in this face frame. So what I love is that this is going to connect the dots from either side, covering more ground, choosing a bolder decision in that install. The slice is going to start that beautiful face frame that a lot of our guests love. Now, I will say this, we do have a different point of view happening right now in the industry, which I love, in that the money piece, or that money maker, the face frame, if you want to call it that, is going to become softer. So I will be taking my Colora 10 formulation, and I will be just kind of buffing out that edge line and demarcation. I'm going to soften it and drag down that root smudge just a little bit, having a different point of view, because I do want a softer, but out through her eyes and her cheek area, she'll have a solid foundation of color, really highlighting and exposing those beautiful eyes, that beautiful skin. And now what we're gonna do is connect the dot from the center of this foil into these triangles. And this pattern is going to save a lot of time. Again, being mindful that my lightener is extra blonde and 10 volume. My point of view is different, right? I'm choosing bolder decisions within my foil, so my lightener is going to keep up with my new and your new point of view of efficiency. So choosing that slice Applying that product all the way through and just getting the job done, just like so. And we're going to be working side to side. So whether you start in the right to the left or the left to the right, just move side to side as we're working up through the back of the top section. So again, connecting the dot from the center. So we choose a slice. Again, for that sheet of color, this will be the most impact, especially in this front section, to ensure blended results, but still a bolder point of view of that color saturation. Again, don't forget about the promotion. I know you see it, that 41% savings. It's the perfect time right now to get your hands on that blacklight and gloss promotion if you're new to the world of Oligo or if you're already a lover. So from this section, I'm going to create a little triangle here. So where I'm standing, this is going to be horizontal. I'm going to do a nice little burst of joy, a back comb, a little tease. What this is going to do is going to fall vertical. So where I'm standing is horizontal. That's going to be a soft ribbon of color. Adding this soft little burst of joy is going to allow for a major blend. So I'm already anticipating that teardrop sectioning in my glossing opportunity. Look how creamy this extra blonde intense volume with our dedicated pump of our concentrate of that Black Light Smart Bond building system glides onto that hair strand. We want to ensure that we are maximizing that saturation of lightener to ensure that exceptional promise of our 9 levels of lift. I'm going to have Meredith just tilt for me. This is going to be the sectioning in the pattern that we continue through the top. So we did our horizontal, triangle, horizontal. Now we're going to do another triangle section here, working off the center, just like so. Clean sections, clipping this away. And now we're going to take a slice. So what this will do is going to give you almost like a waterfall effect of color saturation, pushing that color towards Meredith's beautiful face, enhancing all of those right features that we want to express for her. Everyone in her life is going to notice that sass and slay of Oligo tonality, and a little bit of me, of course. Right? We can't forget that. We are magic hairstylists. We change the world every single day behind the chair. Can I get some claps and some hearts in that comment section? Because you know what I mean. We're changing lives. Okay, here we go. Boom. So I'm going to take my next section, and that's going to be a slice. So just imagine your world. The next time you're in the salon, I want to inspire you to try this placement. What would it do to do a 30 foil install? 30 foils, right? We're changing our point of view in the way that we roadmap in that first sectioning experience. And that allows us to have a different point of view, maximizing your time and your guest time and your profit. So if I can make you 25% more efficient behind the chair, you can see another full client in the same working hours generating, if it's a $200 foil placement, think about that in a year. It's $48,000 by just becoming 25% more efficient, right? So with the tools, our product at Oligo Professional, within our black light system, we're lifting healthier and quicker. We are saturating all of our canvases with that 3 to 10 minute time of Colora Gloss. We have that exceptional love and grace of Colora Permanent, and of course, Colora 10, as we're celebrating that 10-minute color, 100% white hair coverage, scalp care, leading the way. It's absolutely phenomenal, and very soon you will see me do a little base break with our Colora 10 and our gloss in zone 2 and 3. Finishing off my last 2 foils, I'm going to do the triangle section leaving some of that natural depth in this section alone. So we're going to dismount both of these sections here. We're gonna leave this out and alone. So clip that away. Head down for me, Meredith. Thank you so much for being the best model. And I'm gonna choose again a slice. I wanna have that saturation of color. Again, don't forget about that promotion. All promotions that you do see here for Di Pasquale in this beautiful virtual show, give it up to them, will be available until April 14th. So don't hesitate. Let's go. Let's change our lives behind the chair with the best innovation and products in the game. So dismounting on our last foil, we're going to just clip this out of the way. And I'm gonna choose my slice again. And that extra blonde 10 volume all the way. I love having a 30 ml or gram mixture of my lightener and developer and that one dedicated pump. And I like to mix up new bowls of lightener so that 10 volume is going to be energized. Instead of mixing a lot of product all at once, I like to kind of slow down, have smaller batches to keep that saturation, that lift, all of that amazing black light love working the way it should. So instead of upping my developer, I like to just keep it 10 volume and mix more bowls. All right, this is our beautiful application, the most efficient, high contrast, blending results in the hair game, delivered to you by me and with Oligo Professional and Di Pasquale, of course. So now what we're gonna do is allow Meredith to go and process for the last 25 minutes. Then we're gonna bring up our next beautiful model showcasing our Chlora-10 and Chlora Gloss. So let's do a little switcheroo of our beautiful models. Give it up to Meredith. Let's go. Don't forget about the black light and gloss. 41% savings. Let's go. Bring it home. Let's go. Listen, guys, Di Pasquale Salon Systems is hooking us up with these promotions, and I'm so excited to bring on my next model, Angelina. So welcome, Angelina, to the scene where we're going to be celebrating our Chlora-10 Discovery Kit, which is 39% savings. So you can purchase right now. You are going to fall in love with Chlora-10. It is our new 10-minute color here at Oligo Professional. And listen, we might be late to the 10-minute hair color game, but perfection takes time. You hear me? So what I love about this is that this is the placement of the model that you saw with Meredith. We are going to have a different point of view though for Angelina. She's gonna be our more blonde point of view. So she is damp. One thing that I love about Chlora-10 is that I'm allowed, and I can in 10 minutes, do a root bump or a base break and gloss zone 2 and 3 in just 10 minutes. And I'm gonna bring Karen on. We have our beautiful mixtures of our Chlora-10, and we want to ensure that we're mixing it right away. So before that, because we are working with some permanent color, I'm gonna put my gloves on, just like so, getting ready for changing Angelina's life, right? A focus of scalp care is also something that is extremely important in the house of Oligo Professional. And what I love about that is that scalp care is the main leading force within our Chlora-10, as well with our black light lightning system. and with our Blacklight Smart. So Blacklight Smart can also be intermixed within our Chlora 10. It can be intermixed with our Chlora Permanent, which is another promotion we have. So Chlora Permanent Try Me is a 48% savings. So make sure to get your hands on that. So we are mixed up. What I have inside my beautiful Oligo bowl with our Chlora 10 is equal parts of 6 GAB and 8 GAB with about 2 inches of 8AA. And what I love about that, adding in that 8AA, it's going to control any unwanted warmth. So with our Chlora 10, I love utilizing it on damp hair. You will get within our 4 series the maximum 100% white hair coverage on damp hair. This is my little tip and trick I like utilizing behind the chair. The water allows a little buffer for that processing. If you are not as quick with your application, I believe that utilizing water and on damp hair will help that ensure. So what we're gonna do is we're going to go about 2 inches. Now, I love working to the diagonal of my sectioning. So because it's damp, I can take about 1 inch to 2 inches and I'll get that full saturation. Oops, don't tell, stay bored. Okay, this is live, guys. Here we are. So I'm gonna go down a little bit, about 2 inches, and I'm gonna be steady Eddie. So working all the way across in this deep diagonal section, I'm going to ensure a quicker application. This is a 10-minute color. We have to trust our credibility, especially in this application, because the longer we wait, this can go a little bit darker, but because we're working efficient, we are going to be base breaking. This is going to give us about almost, think about a 7 AI. So with this mixture of our 6 GAB, 8 GAB, and a little bit of that 8 AA in that formula, it will give you that 7 AI, 7 intense neutral look within that base. So that zone 1 is just going to deepen it just a little bit. We're working to the round of the head. I'm combing through to ensure that my application is incredible. And because I'm doing these slight diagonal sections, I'm ensuring that I'm going to have blend within zone 1 and our zone 2 of caloric gloss. So getting this Chlora 10 in, this base break is going to be phenomenal. Whenever I was talking with Angelina, she didn't really want too much of her natural to be affected. And because of her natural level being in that level 5 area, the formula of choosing a 6 and an 8 together with our 20 volume Chlora Permanent Developer. And another fun fact about Chlora 10 is that you don't have to use a different developer than our Chlora Permanent Chlora Burst. So that is going to allow you to get Chlora 10 in and use it right away to benefit. So now that we have this in, I'm gonna move to the sides and I'm gonna work in to a diagonal forward section. So a diagonal forward section, when I'm applying, it keeps the color out of our guest's beautiful face, just like so. And I'm gonna ensure blend. So you can see that beautiful color saturation, 30 foil install. Again, all the models that you see today have the same placement, the 30 foil install, all with our Blacklight Lightning system. Again, if you are new to our Chlora 10, we have the Discovery Kit available right now with 39% savings. So Chlora 10 is changing the game in the 10-minute color world with the focus of scalp care. Also, the tones are spot on to the Chlora Permanent that you love already. You are going to have the same results from our Chlora Permanent to our Chlora 10. I love the innovation that we stand in with Oligo Professional. We have some of the best, we do have the best chemists in the game, and I'm just so inspired by them daily. And the why behind our brand is so extremely important. So you can see I'm working super quick, I'm efficient, I'm getting that color on. I start in the back to give me a little saving grace. These are little tips and tricks for you to really own behind the chair. I want you as your chief brand ambassador here at Oligo Professional to master all of our products that you do see us using today, what you have available here at D. Pasquale. And literally, it changed my life behind the chair, being able to deliver exceptional results, not just in the salon, but when they're taking care of their hair at home. And that should be a promise, a non-negotiable for us stylists behind the chair, that the investors, and you can see I've said it a couple of times. A lot of times I used to call them clients. Then when I owned a salon, I called them guests. But when you really think about the love of our guests, they are investors. They allow us to invest, grow our businesses, open up new salons, try new products, like do it for them. We are licensed to serve, we're licensed to touch. And when we think about the why of a manufacturer why they create the products, the love and the intention behind the products is so important. And that's why I love representing Oligo Professional. Now, here we go. Start the 10-minute timer. Now we're going to mix up our Colora Gloss and then color zone 2 and 3. The magic of our Colora Gloss, you can tone in 3 to 10 minutes with our water-based formula alkaline buffer. You are getting that 24 shampoo longevity within 3 to 10 minutes. So I'm gonna start right in the back. I'm gonna comb through everything, and from zone 2 and 3, I'm utilizing equal parts 9N and 9GV, our gold violet. So imagine that as like a beige. The perfect Barbie beige is our GV such tonality. The N is gonna be my background support. And then I'm gonna have a splash of that 9GI, that gold iridescent. That's gonna help me just kind of neutralize and cool off. It's a cooler beige. So just a splash, probably about 2 grams if I was to measure that out in this formula. And you can see I'm just working super quick. When the timer goes off, I will rinse. So again, Colora 10, we're going to apply that to zone 1. I like to comb through, as you see here in this consistency, boom, place my hand underneath. I'm using a balayage brush for more efficient saturation here. And that again is our 9N, that's our 9GV with a splash. So say if it's 30 grams, say 2 grams of 9GI, just that cooling background color to neutralize and make Angelina's hair ever so beautiful. There's nothing like high shine. So we're having scalp protection with our Colora 10 and high shine, unimaginable shine. I've never seen it in any other semi-permanent color line, and it's because of the innovation of that water-based formula. So again, when that 10-minute timer goes off, Angelina is ready to be rinsed, shampooed, styled out, and then ready to live her life. And as you know, in the House of Ladner and the House of Oligo, we are vivid and confident in everything we do. We're very mindful in the product choices, in our ingredient story. So come along, let's get that Colora 10 Discovery Kit, that 39% savings into our salons. Let's try that Colora Permanent Try Me, which is 48% savings. Let's do it. Let's do it together. And we got you. We got you. We stand strong in education. We have education available online and, of course, here at T. Pasquale, right? So you can get your education on with Karen and our technical advisors. They are the best in the biz, and they are here, right here at T. Pasquale. Boom. You see that color, that blend, that saturation is ever so beautiful. I like to just comb through. This is going to be a beautiful money piece, and you can see that pale yellow. This tonality is going to beige it out. That GI is gonna be a nice little anchor of coolness, but it's still that leading gold in that background color is going to set up for the most beautiful reflection. And I'm a stylist in Los Angeles, and reflective hair is the most luxe hair. So we're gonna ensure that gold is leading the way, but we do have that V, our eye as our iridescent, and that's going to ensure that we cool it off, but still we're going to have that reflection. When the light hits it, Angelina's gonna glow. Everyone around her is going to notice all her sass that we are delivering today. And why not? She's youthful, so let's give her that it girl hair. Boom. So again, fully saturating everything. You can see I'm still working clean into my sectioning, and I'm combing through to ensure beautiful blend in this color. I'm gonna turn just a little bit more. Let's really take a look at that Chlora Gloss, how it just lightly glides on that 7 volume cream developer. We also have a lotion that is going to be our bottle applicator developer, 7 volume. And of course, if you want any of that white hair blending, we do have with our Intense Neutral series, that 13 volume available, and you can get everything here today. The promotions that are available. We spoke about our Blacklight and Gloss, the 41% savings, our Colora 10 that you're seeing here with the Discovery Kit, that 39% savings, and of course, Colora Permanent, the Try Me promotion, which is 48% savings. I don't know about you, but if there's a discount, it's for me. If you're a salon, team, owner, manager, or you're a solo entrepreneur, this is a place, this is a time right now to lean into innovation. I hope this inspired you to kind of think outside the lines, to really allow yourself to feel that there's a new sense of energy in your life, that you can really lean in, build profit and freedom while using the best hair color products here at Oligo Professional. Again, this is going to process for 10 minutes. Take a good look out on my Instagram at It's Mr. J Ladner, Oligo Professional, and T. Pasquale's Instagram to see the afters. I'm Jay Ladner, your Chief Brand Ambassador here at Oligo Professional, and thank you so much for spending the last hour with me, and I'll see you all soon. Everyone, get ready to be blown away by my beautiful model, Meredith. Welcome back. Sit down right here. Are you kidding me? Look at the results. Meredith, how are you feeling?
I feel amazing.
Amazing. When we talked about this 30 foil install, again, remember with our Blacklight lightning system, our extra blonde and 10 volume 30 foil install. We also did that base break, tonal shift with our Colora 10, and then we utilized our Colora Gloss, processed for 10 minutes, and look at these results. You can see the warmth, the glow within her eyes, the color of her skin. It's so luxurious, it's so expensive, shiny, healthy, everything a girl's wants. So give it up to Meredith. Let me know in the comments what you think. Let me know. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Now for our last model, Angelina. Everyone, brace for impact. Angelina, welcome back. Let me tell you what. If LA did not just arrive here in New Jersey, I don't know what did. You know what I mean? Here we go. Look at this phenomenal dimension. Utilizing the GV, our N series within Colora Gloss in zone 2 and 3, a little bit of that 9GI, that gold iridescent kind of neutralized out that canvas to allow that gold to reflect And are you kidding me? That promotion for Chlorotin, the Discovery Kit, 39% savings. It is yours today. Look at this base break. Am I telling you what? It's so beautiful. 10 minutes. Today, we explored efficiency, innovation, and the conversation to have more freedom behind the chair. And I hope you enjoyed today's sessions. Thank you again. I'm Jay Ladner, your hair bestie and the Chief Brand Ambassador of Oligo Professional. Angelina and all my girls are about to go swing their hair down the street. Bye.